In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We often think, and consciously, sometimes, quite often rather, unconsciously as well, that my goals are big, my targets are big, and maybe I shall not be able to achieve that. The challenges of life are big, and I am weak. I am not strong. This like thought keep coming to our mind in many of the cases, not necessarily in each and every case, not necessarily with each and every person, but in many with many of the people. And those people who don't think like this generally sometime whenever they come across something which looks big, which looks big to them, create a feeling and a thoughts like this one, that is really unfortunate. And this thing actually, according to most of the mental health practitioners, according to most of the people having the know-how about the psychological science, this is the biggest hurdle. This is the biggest hurdle. Maybe either one of the biggest hurdles or the biggest hurdle. But one thing is very clear, that since even if we don't consider it the biggest hurdle, we do have to consider it as one of the biggest hurdles, one of the big hurdles. So it becomes very necessary to do something about it, to try to remove it, to try to overpower it, to try to get rid of it. We rather need to assure us, reassure us that I have been given and gifted with many of the talents by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on the one hand, I am gifted with many of the talents. On the other hand, I shall keep praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the sake of help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I shall keep trying. I shall keep trying with the physical effort as well as with the mental effort. All the troubles and all the challenges which I am facing can be handled, tackled successfully. I need only certain ideas. I need ideas on the one hand, I need to work out the details of those ideas on the other hand. I need to keep refining the idea. I need to keep refining the details about that idea. And this is what will keep going on unless and until the trouble has been removed, unless and until the challenge has been met, unless and until the goal has been achieved. As simple as this one. No complication at all. A simple determination, a simple strong will is needed here. We don't have to do any of the gargantuan task. We don't have to meet any of the Herculean task and challenge. It is not like this one. It is our mind only which is either magnifying a trouble or a challenge, a problem, or minimizing and diminishing it. If we do believe that this is a big problem and I shall not be able to tackle it, I shall not be able to overcome it, then we shall never ever be able to overcome it, then we shall never ever be able to meet it. But if at all we do believe, on the other hand, that the problem is not such a big one and I can do it actually, then believe me that we can do it. Then believe me that we can do it. and we can do it indeed. We can do it indeed. It is not something which is which is so big. Only our thinking makes it big, and our thinking can make it small as well. So we need to improve our thinking. On the one hand, we need to tell it to our mind. We need to put it into our conscious as well as subconscious mind that always my talents and capabilities are big. The challenges are relatively small. But I am going to take all those challenges seriously. I'm not going to take all those challenges casually. Rather, I am going to take them with a full effort. And that is why I shall be able to inshallah succeed. And that is why that I shall be able to inshallah overcome it. It is not something so difficult. Not something so difficult at all. I need to be serious enough. I need to be serious enough. I need to be committed enough. I need to be determined enough. On the one hand. On the other hand, I do have to find out the negativity in my objectives, in my goals, and I do have to remove it. I do have to keep removing the negativity, the negativity. The negativity is the biggest hurdle, and the lack of confidence is the biggest hurdle. Look upon the work of the mentors and the coaches, the trainers, what they do actually. They are trying to do the two things, and they're trying to do the several things, but two of these are most prominent, most visible, and most noticeable. One is that they are filling this thought into the minds and hearts of the trainees that they can do it, that they have been gifted and granted the great amount of capabilities, the talents, the potential by their creator Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On the other hand, they try to remove the negativity, because the removal of the negativity is equally important, and believing in the achievement of the goal is even more important. And having the two of these things in our attitude, I think that we can conquer, and we can overpower, and we can overcome, and we can defeat any sort of challenges and troubles. Thank you.